Hello, my dear friends of health hair and skincare. Today is a bit of a, well, let's say rambling video. The topic I choose is basically a lot of YouTubers have, and it's about 1 year being on YouTube actually active with producing videos or making videos. Production is probably a bit of a bigger word for this, what I am doing. It comes to the fore that, especially in male grooming, or the topic of male grooming is somewhat not so popular. If you look on the clicks, especially one of the bigger YouTubers, for example, Modern Man or Blue Man, get on YouTube, you realize only a small portion of people like to be being updated or like at the top notch of the knowledge that is currently available. However, I built my YouTube channel especially on the topic of hair growth and healthy hair products, especially. However, especially on this channel, which is my English speaking channel, as you may know, I have a limited viewer size, but nevertheless, I started a bit of more 1 year ago making YouTube videos about this. Personally, my initial YouTube channel, which is the German one, Dr. Schatz, exists or was created in 2010. And especially at this point of time, I only created it in terms of because I needed some sort of a Gmail address or Gmail persona or online persona because I was joining the NVIDIA network back then. And it was kind of mandatory, so I couldn't escape this. However, especially when I made it, I made myself the promise that I am only going to make YouTube videos at the point of time I have a solution for my own hair loss, and then share it basically with the world. Interesting enough, after a bit of more 1 year making these videos, I figured out that in terms of voluntarily, people do not click on this or actively search it, especially when it comes to healthy hair growing or hair products. And it's a bit of a mix of two worlds, because when you look especially at the pomade society, these people rather had a sort of feeling that this might be the case, that the products that they use almost on a daily basis have not only a good effect on their scalp skin, but also on their general well-being or presentation. Because one thing is for sure, if you ask barbers with at least 30-year experience in their job, they will ascertain you that hair loss in young male specimen increased over the years. And proportionally to this, the selling of these modern convenience products like hair gel increased as well. So there's a relationship. However, for people using pomade, there is a market, and I'm really talking about a market percentage of people who are not facing any sort of hair loss whatsoever. Well, if pomade would be the only solution, that would be way too easy. And as you know from my early videos, it requires finasteride if you figure out everything is getting thinner upon your scalp. Against this, people have some sort of a perception, because medical pills, substances, or ingredients is not well understandable to the general public, because it requires, let's say, more knowledge and more deeper knowledge, and people are exceptionally concerned about the side effects. Interestingly enough, people are rather undergoing a hair transplantation rather than taking finasteride over, of course, a certain period of time. I'm taking personally now finasteride for more than 20 years. The result is what you see in pretty much every of my videos. However, And I basically always felt comfortable with it because I knew that also the side effects that are mentioned, they are not that, or they not jump into the forward. They are not basically the reason why you may feel at a certain point in your life at a certain day. So I could personally, because of my professional background knowledge, really judge it. Of course, not many people can do it that way. So there is a sort of a nocebo effect, as it is called, towards finasteride. Interestingly enough, again, people rather undergo hair transplantation. Although they know that the same reasons they initially lose hair, they will lose hair also in the second phase. Because if you look on famous hair transplanted people like Wayne Rooney, who had now undergone the fourth hair transplantation, Jürgen Klopp, where the result of the hair transplantation is still at a point where he underwent his first. So basically, you know, there is not much of a gain except the perception that you can fix your initial hair growth problem with some sort of one-time in a life effect. If it works out in the long run, people are rather not concerned. Anyhow, I figured out, you know, that I am actually very happy about my subscribers. Why? Because actually it's a very adult and very, how can I say, well-educated community. Because, you know, especially from the comments I get, I see that people are asking really like the interesting questions. You know, they are not like these kind of late puberty 20-year-old guy who was trying to insult any sort of people who are trying to get in contact either with me or with the content of a video. And I'm very happy with that, really. And I'd rather talk to a limited amount of people who are way much more like the way I would talk to people in my real life, rather than getting a number of subscriptions who lack mannerism in any form. So, although I might address this now to a very limited number of people, please feel much appreciated. And I'm very thankful for that. Would I wish to get a bigger range of perception? Well, I would rather hope that much more men would like to be informed about the benefits of a regular pomade usage, maybe in combination with finasteride, but not necessarily only when you're facing hair loss, but especially on the topic of getting healthy hair growing or hair growth preserving products. This, yes, but I'm very happy that the people who subscribe to this channel are adults and are commenting in a well and very respectful mannerism, and are pretty much, I would say, appreciative about the way things are presented, as the way I am appreciative about the questions you ask. So after about a bit of one more year of YouTube, I can say thank you to all of you for your comments, for your participation, and for your interaction. And I hope I can continue this channel in the way I do. And I'm definitely, what I'm aiming for in the future is that I'm still going to present you certain pomades. As I said in my prior videos, the most innovative ones, if you want to say unfortunately, I wouldn't say it that way, but it is the way it is. The most innovative ones are coming right now from the German market. Maybe we see some from the US market, or even from the French or European countries, or maybe from Asia. But I'm definitely going to present you more of these products. However, I would like at least this is my goal. I don't know whether I can realize it. I would like to present you, especially to the international audience, the people who are producing this great and innovative products. So I hope I can start with interviews or sort of podcasts in the near future, which I'm striving for. I don't know whether I can succeed with it because I'm not the only player in this game, and hopefully I can. But from now, let me say to you a big thank you for all your support, for all your subscriptions, for all your comments, especially for all your respectful mannerism. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you soon in one of the next videos. Until then, take care and goodbye.